So I had an interesting experience last night. I talked to a friend that I haven't talked to in a long time. We go back 30 years or so, and we were reminiscing, and it caused me to go back and look at some old pictures, and in particular a picture of myself when I was a very young man, I think 32 years old. And I saw that picture of myself. I hadn't looked at it in years. And I gotta say, I have not looked this good before then or since then. In terms of physical appearance, this was the peak. Here's the picture, and you can see what I'm talking about. And I barely resemble that dashing looking young man of 32 that really didn't completely have his shit together, that's for sure. But I look good, and that line, I think it's from a poem, "Oh Sweet Bird of Youth." You long for those times when you were young and at your prime, and that settles down, and you find a place where you're grateful for where you are right now. And I'm not 32 anymore. I'm 62, almost 63, and hell, just 2 months I'll be 63 years old. And I'm probably going to do a lot of editing here because I'm not sure what it is that I really wanted to say. I'm just bringing you along on my trip into town. Got to go pick up some mail, and whenever I pick up mail, I stop and get some water for the trailer. It's a little bit of a cloudy, partly sunny day in the desert. It's 2 days after Christmas, December 27th. And I did find out there are friends coming in to join Kim and I, so our camp is going to expand pretty significantly in the next week, and I think there are probably others coming too in January, so we'll probably have a pretty full house come January. That's the peak season in Quartzsite. This friend of mine is a woman, and she's in that picture with me, but I cut her out of there for her privacy. A remarkable woman who I was really, when I met her at the time of that picture, I was madly in love with her. I just thought she was pretty close to perfection. And we were very close friends, and close enough friends so we traveled together many trips. I don't know how many. I'm going to guess 5 or 6 trips, vacations we took together. We were very compatible travel companions. But the love was absolutely unrequited, and I remained hopeful for years that she would change her mind about that. And the trip we were on when that picture was taken was kind of the closest I felt that she might be thinking about changing her mind. And my theory is that I did look good. It was trimmed, tanned, nice smile, good teeth, and I think physical appearance maybe tipped the scales a little bit, but she thought better of it. I think, we talked about it since then. We even talked about it recently, and this woman loves me as a friend, there's no doubt about that, and she really knew that ultimately, no matter what level of attraction she may or may not have felt, that it wasn't going to be a viable long-term romantic relationship. And she quite simply valued our friendship so much that she didn't want to take the risk of destroying the friendship. And that sounds like a line, right? It's similar to the "it's not you, it's me" thing, But if you think about our relationship, it wasn't a casual friendship. You know, when you travel with, I was traveling with her and her mother, and we would stay a week at a time in these places. So we spent a lot of time together, and that's not a casual friendship. That's a serious friendship. So you gotta admire her for not being willing to take the chance to ultimately destroy the friendship, knowing that chances are pretty good this doesn't feel like this is the one for me. So you got to respect that. Those feelings certainly aren't there anymore for me, but the memory of those feelings are still there. I still remember it pretty clearly. But it was a very odd visit to my youth, and to, in some ways, the peak of my youth. I just thought I'd share that today on my little drive into town. Hi, I'm Dottie, and I need more subscribers. They're not out there, Dottie. They're in here.